Hey everyone, long time no see. I feel like it has been such a long time since I sat down and filmed a video. I think it's probably honestly been over a year, but unfortunately, like I did mention last year, I do work 6 days a week unless we are in the off season, which we are now. I do start back to 6 days a week in April, but I really want to try to get back into filming. It just really is hard to do when I do have just one day off. But I was looking and I was like, what do I want to film as my first video back? And then I seen that Ulta was having their 21 days of beauty, and I was like, these were used to be some of my favorite videos to watch, was like wish list and recommendations. So I am going to be sharing that with you guys today. I don't have the little paper booklets they send out. I just have my iPad right here. So I'm just going to be going through. I do want to say that just because I don't mention a product doesn't mean it's not good. I just might not have personally tried it. These are just things that I've tried. I've heard like really good recommendations about. So we're going to hop right in. I want to say if you do hear anything, both Zena's in here and Oliver's also in here with me today. So again, hear them. That's what that noise is. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start out with Friday, March 7th. I do want to say when I am filming this, it is Thursday the 6th, and Diamond members and Platinum members, I believe, did get to look at the sale like several items before. So if you are Diamond or Platinum, basically there's a select few items through the entire month that you have a chance to buy at once instead of having to wait each day. That's not all the products, that is just on a few of them. But yeah, we're going to get started. I will try to pop up the products I'm talking about here or here, whichever side it ends up on. But the first one I want to talk about is the NARS Afterglow Liquid Blushes. I do feel like makeup, especially high-end makeup and even drugstore, has really like gone up a lot in price, and I find myself being a little bit more stingy, so I honestly don't purchase too much unless there's a sale or a discount going on. But I love liquid and cream blushes. I love how they look on my skin. However, you guys know I have oily skin, and by the end of the day, it doesn't matter what brand I have used, I do tend to look a little bit oily and shiny. Some are worse than others, but the NARS blushes I think looks beautiful. They are gorgeous. So I definitely feel like for half off, you should pick these up. I will say that these satin pillowcases will also be 50% off. I do have those. I love those. I will say I have been trying to move to like either 100% cotton or like 100% bamboo with like a high thread count. And I purchased sheets and pillowcases of that bamboo from Amazon, and they are so cooling in the summertime. I do love them, but I feel like if you are looking for, a product that's supposed to be better for your skin and for your hair, getting these 50% off is a really good deal. Baby Bliss also does have their hair dryer for half off, but honestly, in my personal opinion, paying $200 for a hair dryer is crazy. I still feel like paying $100 for a hair dryer is crazy nowadays. I have one that I've had for years and years. I think it's a Redken one that I got on Black Friday. It's amazing. It has several settings, and I think I spent maybe $20 on it, and I still love that hair dryer. So most of the tools in here I will probably skip on. Um, Moving on, Benefit does have their Gimme Brow. I love this. Again, I feel like it's such a staple product. I will say though, the Essence has a very similar one for a more affordable price. So I think that, like I said, for $27 at the full price is kind of steep, but getting it half off is a great deal. They also do have their brow enhancing serum. I have not tried this out, but I have been trying so hard to grow my brows out over the last few years. I've tried like using natural products, castor oil. It's just not working for me. So this is actually a product that's on my wish list that I do want to try. It is normally $58, so I do feel like that is pretty steep, but for half off, I'm willing to pay it. Tula does have some skincare. I've heard really good things from like a lot of Instagram like influencers, but I have not tried those products personally. Now Tarte does have their mascaras. I'm a drugstore girly when it comes to mascaras, because I feel like no matter like how many high-end ones I try, there's always a drugstore one that does just as good, if not better. So for me personally, I think that getting this for half off, which is the price of drugstore mascaras right now, is a great option if you do love the Tarte mascara. So now I am going to be moving on to Saturday, March 8th. There are a few perfumes. I don't use perfume anymore. Again, I'm trying to like do the best I can and take out products that they say like disrupt your hormones. And I know anything with fragrance, perfumes, candles, anything like that. I have so many Bed Bath & Beyond candles that I haven't honestly burned in years because I'm trying to get away from that. So I am interested in trying some Peach and Lily skincare. My skin has really been suffering, I want to say, for probably like the last 6 months. I don't know what's happened, but I'm having really bad breakouts like along my jawline and really on my neck, which I've never had a kind of come down on my neck, but I have. So They do have a retinol for all renewing serum and then a brightening moisturizer. So again, those are a little bit pricey, but for them being half off, I figured this is a good time for me to try them out and to see if they work for me. Next is Too Faced's Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. So you guys know that used to be my favorite foundation, like, ever. But I did get the new formulation of this and I hate it. I haven't used it all up. I'm trying to, but I really don't like this at all. I feel like it breaks up really quickly. It doesn't look as smooth and flawless on the skin, and they downgraded to plastic packaging for the same price. Again, not a huge fan of this, but I did like the original one. So as long as this is the original formula of the concealer, I did also like the concealer as well. But if it's this new formulation, I would skip. But it does look like it's an old packaging. But I know sometimes, you know, they'll put pictures up and it's not the newer packaging. So next is the Urban Decay setting sprays. I love the matte setting spray. It's one of those that I use anytime I'm going on vacation, especially because I'm usually going somewhere humid. I will spray this. It sets down my makeup. It just locks it in place and it looks so good throughout the entire day. So I think that this is an awesome time to purchase this. I usually purchase the travel size because that's the only time when I use it. But you can use this to put on your brush to apply like eyeshadow to make it a little more shimmery and make it pop. I love this, and I think for half off, it's a really good deal. Next is the Clinique Take Off the Day Cleansing Balm. I love this. I've tried this before. I will say that there are other products that I do like more. I'm using one from Amazon now. You guys have probably seen it in my empties video. I'll link it down below. I cannot remember the name of it. I'm literally drawing a blank. But I have one in my empties basket, like right here behind me, and I do genuinely love it. I like the pharmacy one as well, which I believe Ulta just started carrying pharmacy, which I love that. So yeah. Next is the Fenty Beauty Glosses by Rihanna. So I like these. I know some people don't like them. I think that they have a little bit of like a tackiness to them, but it's not overly sticky. They look really nice and shiny. And honestly, I love filling in my lips with a lip liner and then going over top of it with a gloss because I do have more dry lips. Like, my whole face is always oily, but my lips are so dry, I don't understand it. But today I've got on just MAC Whirl, and then I went over top of it with a gloss. Oh, here we go. This is actually by the Ulta brand, the Ulta Beauty Lip Quench. This is the grapefruit one. That's what I used today. And it's really nice and hydrating, a little tacky. So Dry Bar, I have not tried this brand, but I really thought seriously about getting those hot rollers, but I did read the reviews, and I think I'm going to skip on those. They just seem like they're kind of heavy and don't work well for fine, thin hair from what the reviews said, so that will be a skip for me. It Cosmetics has a bunch of brushes. Their brushes are pricey, but I do have a lot of them, and I do really like them. I've got... This one is the number 115 brush. I know I've got a bunch in here. There actually might be some behind me as well. Let's see. This is like Love the Foundation brush. I love this. We've got number 102. I do like these. I feel like you can get drugstore brushes though for that. The quality is just as good nowadays. But again, they're 50% off. So I do feel like it's a good time to snag these up and grab these because they are... really nice brushes. So I cannot speak on any self-tanner because I don't use self-tanner, but I do know that there are a few brands in here, so that might be something to look into. So next is Sunday, March 9th. I feel like the nail industry, from everything I've been seeing on TikTok, I see so many people now starting to do them their own. So I see that OPI is doing 50% off like their press-on nails. So if you're someone who's looking to get into that, this might be a great time to pick up a few different shades and styles for you to try. So next is the Beacon RX Better Aging Cream. So I've tried their serum and I do like it really good, but I have not tried their cream, but I do like their serum. Next, Redken is having a sale on a few of their styling products. I really like Redken hair care. I've liked their shampoos, their conditioners, some of their leave-in treatments. Again, I haven't used them in a really long time because I am looking for more cleaner brands, fragrance-free, but I do like them. So Bobbi Brown is doing their cream eyeliner sticks. I'll be honest, last 21 Days of Beauty, I bought the pots, what are these? The long wear gel eyeliners, and I love this. Mine's kind of starting to dry out. You can see I got like a huge crack down the center right there. But these are amazing. So I feel like if these, like eyeshadow sticks, are as good as these, I'm going to be excited. So I am picking up a few of these. I think it might just be an easier and quicker way to use because I do like to wet my brush when I use this. I use the Sonia Kashuk number 202 brush. I don't even know if this brand is still a brand anymore. And I wet this either with some setting spray or something, dip it in there, and it's so smooth. It glides so easy. I love these. So I'm excited to get these and try these out as well. $34 is absolutely crazy to me. But again, it's half off. So I'm definitely interested in picking this for my wish list. I do want to talk about the Scene brand. So when I was looking for clean shampoos, when you put in clean in Ulta, this comes up, and I seen that they had a fragrance free option. I actually really liked the shampoo and conditioner, but then I scanned it with that little Yucca or whatever it is app on my phone, and it's saying that it only got like a 40 or something. So, like, I am so confused. But I feel like at least if I'm getting away from fragrance, I'm getting away from some stuff. Again, I really, really enjoyed the shampoo and the conditioner. I do find that they are both like actually fragrance free. They lathered really well, cleanse my skin really well, and I feel like actually give quite a bit of body to my hair. So I'm personally looking at repurchasing these until I can find something that is a little bit more cleaner. I feel like I said, at least it's fragrance free. So they have a few other things too. They have like a magic serum that's also fragrance free, scalp restore, which is fragrance free. So again, I'm looking at definitely purchasing quite a few of their products because it does come in a smaller tube. You guys will see these. I'm going to film an empties video next week, and I give a more in-depth review about the shampoos. So I have not tried anything from the Kinship brand, but Grande Cosmetics, their Lash and Brow Bestie set, I will say I have used their brow enhancing serum, or their lash enhancing serum, but I used it through my brows, and I did notice a difference. But the only issue with products like that is I feel like if you don't consistently keep using them, everything you've worked to kind of gain disappears. That's been my experience anyways. I had someone tell me that if you're low in zinc, you'll have trouble like your brows growing and stuff like that. But I have no problem with like my hair growing, my leg hair growing. I don't know why my brows have trouble growing. So, and I don't sleep on my face because I know a lot of people said that can cause that issue. So, again, that same Monday, you have some more It Cosmetics brushes. So moving on to Tuesday, About Face is doing their matte fluid eye paints. So I tried these and I liked them at first, but my biggest issue is these crease so quickly. So if you have oily eyelids, I would not suggest these. If you're someone who has more dry eyelids, you'll probably like them. It Cosmetics again is doing a set that week. So Clinique is doing their Moisture Surge Skin Tint. I feel like everyone is really moving away from full coverage foundations and using skin tints. This one only has a 3.9, but I thought if it being half off, I could get it to kind of try it. I did recently try out one of their foundations, and I was not a fan. It was just really thick and kind of set on top of my skin. So next is going to be the Bio Ionic styling curler. I posted a video last year and I still love this curling iron. I really didn't want to love it because I compared it to one off of Amazon that was a lot cheaper, but it is so good. I don't think this is the exact one. I think this one's a different color, but it's $159. I definitely think it's worth the price coming in at half off. I used this during my sister went to Charleston. I curled her hair. She has already kind of curly hair, but it's very fine and very thin. I have a lot of hair, but it's fine and again really really thin, but it does an amazing job. I will say I do find that my hair does better when I take the time to properly prep it for styling. I also like to use a little bit of like texturizing spray. That always helps a lot. And I think for me personally, it's more about how you prep your hair than the actual tool that you're using. But I love it. I love the extra length, and I feel like some people say that curling iron is so overrated, but I do genuinely love it and think it does a good job. And if you can get it for half off, I feel like this is the perfect time, and it's definitely worth the investment and purchasing. The Smashbox is doing their primers. I believe it's just the mattifying one. Yes, it is. I think I want to repurchase this. I used to love one of their primers, and it used to come in a clear bottle though, but it was white. And because this is funny, so I was looking at this, I was like, is this the same one or have they repackaged? So I am personally going to be purchasing this because I did love it, and I feel like any primer I would have gotten would have been mattifying. So that is $42, so again, half off. Moving on to Thursday, March 13th, Wella is having their select products. Again, I've heard amazing things about those, so I think that this would be a great time. Tula is doing their Blurry and Moisturizing Filter Primer. Again, I have not tried a lot of products from this brand, but this sounds like a product that's right up my alley. If you can moisturize my skin while also priming my skin before makeup, I definitely want to try and pick that one up. So Stila is doing their All Day Smudge Waterproof Gel Eyeliners. If this is the same formula that they used to be, I highly, highly recommend these. They used to have really pretty vibrant colors, but they've definitely kind of muted it down. But they last forever. They're really nice and creamy, and they come in a retractable pen. So definitely recommend picking those up. Next, InnerSense Organic Beauty. So I had a little kit from them that I got and I tried. It come with the shampoo, conditioner, and a little, I think, a leave-in treatment or like little spray, like leave-in conditioner. I was not a fan. Because again, like I said, I'm trying to get into clean beauty, and personally, just was not a fan. I felt like my hair, I was having to wash it every single day because it was so greasy, no matter how much I scrubbed and tried to clean. I didn't like how it made my hair look. It did nothing for the frizz, and even the leave-in conditioner, when I sprayed it on my ends, I felt like it didn't do anything. So again, and I know a lot of people stand by this brand and they love it, but it's just personally, from my experience, not for me. So I guess my camera didn't like what I was saying, but I was talking about Lorac, saying that I do feel like they have some really good staple products. I love their eyeshadows. Still till this day, Lorac has some of my favorite eyeshadows. I noticed they don't have any of like the Mega Pro palettes on there, so I'm not sure if this new palettes they've got is the same formula. If it is, I would highly recommend to give those a try. Moving on to Friday, March 14th, Polite Society is doing their powder blush sticks. These I do really want to try because it says that they dry down to like a powder. So I'm wondering if they will last a little bit longer on my skin. Because that's what I'm saying, is I feel like cream blushes and liquid blushes look beautiful when I apply them. Like there's nothing, like there's no powder I feel like that looks as good as those initially. But then, like I said, I just get so oily, and I don't know if the oil mixes with the product and it just breaks it down. It looks really oily and like patchy, but I do want to try these. So Lancome is also doing their volumizing mascara. This is a really good mascara. It is expensive, but I do genuinely feel like it's worth it if you do like it. I really wish they were doing their like white mascara, that like a thickening one, because I love that. I think they did that in the fall, but that's an amazing product, but they don't have it. So Lola V, I believe is how you pronounce this brand. I could be wrong, but they are doing 50% off on their exfoliate and detox scalp shampoo. I'm wondering if where I've been trying all these new shampoos and conditioners, if I need to do a really good detox. So this is on my wish list. It's $39, which was $40. I think it's crazy for for anything to detox your hair. But Slip is actually doing 50% off as well on their scrunchies. If you are looking for something like for a hair tie that's not gonna like damage your hair, these are a great option. I do have some of these. I will be honest, do they hold my hair up the best when I'm working out, doing any sort of jumping physical activity? No. But if you're someone who works all day and you don't care to kind of go and like retighten your hair, these are a great option. They come in like several colors in the pack. I do really like these. All right, so Saturday, March 15th, It Cosmetics is doing 50% off their CC cream. This is the SPF 50. I've heard so many people talk about this. This is a staple. Again, I've tried this product. It just doesn't hold up well on my oily skin personally, but I know people who love it. So Tarte has their Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump Shimmer Glass. Let me say something. I love these. Like the texture and how these look, but the feel of these, like I don't like plumping stuff. If it was up to me, I would never use any sort of plumping product again, because just I'm someone that like if I'm having like a constant tingling on my lips, it bothers me. And I have a high pain tolerance, so I don't know if it's an annoyance thing. But again, I will not be purchasing these, but people love them. Like I said, people stand by these, and I love how they look. I just hate how they feel on my lips. So Benefit Cosmetics also has their primers on sale. Again, I feel like everyone loves these. A lot of great staples. Sexy Hair has some styling products as well. So ABH has their Brow Wiz. You guys know. I love it. I'm more of a like NYX. I love this. This is like a little, is it gonna focus? Oh, okay. Okay. No, that's great. There we go. This makes like brow like strokes, and then I will still fill in the edges because my brows are really, really sparse with a powder, which I don't know what I did with it, but I did use it to get ready this morning. But I used to love this. I use it all the time. It's a great brow pencil. It's a perfect time to pick a few up. So I have not tried the Diva brand either, but I am looking and trying a few of their products. And like I said, I'd love to know anything you guys recommend. Please let me know down below. So I am currently trying the Klars, is how that's pronounced, Supple Preparation Unscented Toner. I don't know how I feel about it yet, because like I said, my skin is freaking out. It's not been doing great, and I've only used it for a few weeks, so I can't really give you guys like a yes or no. As of right now, I'm just kind of like, just trying to hold off. Foreo is going to have their Luna 4 Go device. I used to love my Luna. I think it was the 2. I got it at like Sephora. It's like an aqua blue color. I used that for years and years and years, and I don't really suffer too much with acne on like my forehead, my nose, really my face anymore. It's just, like I said, really along my jaw. I know it's hormonal. I've been to a dermatologist, okay, but everyone wants to put me on birth control, and I'm not getting on birth control because I've tried it like 3 or 4 different times in my life and I just have horrible reactions to it and I feel worse. Yes, my acne might clear up, but I feel worse as a whole. So I'd rather just try to deal with my acne. But yeah, I like my Foreo. I feel like some people's like, you don't need that tool. It made a huge difference for me, especially when I was younger and I felt like dealing with a lot of acne on my face. I loved it. So 50% off, I say get it in my opinion. We interrupt this program to two people want to say hi. Come here. Well, come here. Well, come here. They hear you talking. Oh, come here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. He's sporading. What is that? He's sporading. This is Oliver. I think I've showed you guys him before. And then Lila won't come up here. Oh, well, she's talking though. Do y'all hear? Moving on, Estee Lauder has their Pure Color Revitalizing Crystal Lip Balms. These come in a stick form, but they are like a balm, but they still have shine to them, if that makes sense. These are really, really underrated. If you have dry lips and I feel like you haven't tried these, you will love these. I do wish they had more colors of these, but these are $40. And it's even hard for me to think about even paying $20 because that still seems like a lot for like a balm. But I'm gonna tell you, I want to try a few different shades because I do love them. I love how they feel on my lips. And if there's anything I feel like I spend most of my money on, it's lip products because I'm like, let me put this duo in this purse. Let me put it in this purse. Let me put it in my jacket pocket. And then it's just like I'll be cleaning out a purse that I've had in my closet for 4 years. And I'm just like, well, I have to throw this away because I don't know how long it's been in there. But I forgot how good it was. So let's repurchase. But I'm trying to get better about making sure I leave everything at home. Except for a few lip balms because my lips get chapped. Moving on to Friday, March 21st, Tarte does have their Shape Tape foundation that a lot of people talk about. It's also going to be on sale. Max Fix Plus. I love this stuff. Is it worth the price? No. But for 50% off it is. So I definitely feel like if you haven't wanted to try it out, this is the perfect time to pick it up. But Buxom is doing their Plump Shot Lip Serums. Is this the same as the ones a long time ago that has like that really cooling effect? I wouldn't consider it plumping or tingling, just really cooling, because I do love those. Again, I haven't used one in years. They were a little bit shimmery for me nowadays. I like something more shiny, not so shimmery. Laura Mercier is doing their primers on sale, so that's a great one to try out. Then moving on, Saturday, March 22nd, MAC Studio Fix Plus Matte Foundation. I used to use this foundation, and from what I can remember, I do really like it. I am looking for a new staple foundation. I'm currently using the Lancome one. I repurchased this. This is the matte version, not like the version with the white top they come out with. I think like earlier this year, the glow one. I love this. It's a foundation I have on today. I would say it's medium coverage. I did a review on this forever ago. If you guys just type it in, it should come up. But again, I'm back to it because this one sucked, and I was stuck on my Too Faced one and stopped this time. But so I might try, I want to try the new Anastasia foundation, and if I don't like that one, I'm going to pick up the MAC one. Sunday, March 23rd, Balayage, again, also having some of their treatments on sale. Love this brand. I've used their shampoo, conditioner, some of their treatments. 9 times out of 10, everything I've used has worked really well for my hair. There's been a few products that'll either be kind of heavy or kind of dry out my hair, and I think it's just because like I'm not using the correct products for my hair type. And if I can't find a cleaner shampoo, that's the brand I'm going back to. Speaking of Lancome, they do have that Glow Foundation I was telling you on sale. It is just going to be the Glow and Though, and that is an online only offer. I would probably pick this up again because I know I'm almost out of this if they would have this for 50% off, but the Glow one's too glowy for my oily skin. To Monday, March 24th. Again, not finding anything that I really love, but I will say Better Not Younger is doing, again, some of their styling treatments. That's currently what I'm using on my hair is their shampoo and conditioner, the unscented one, because again, it was under the clean section of Ulta. It's not working for me. I mean, very flat, kind of dried out, no volume. I'm not loving it. So I was going to try out some more of their stuff, but like I said, and the shampoo is like a gel. Like when you pump it out, it's gel, and then once it kind of hits your scalp in the water, it liquefies, but it just, I don't know. That's just not personally for me. All right, we have the last 2 days. Wednesday, March 26th. I haven't tried most of the brands here, most of the products. I really can't say anything to those. And then Thursday, March 27th, I do want to try the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Walner Foundation. Again, I've seen it all over TikTok, but I was like, I'm not paying the price of that. So this is perfect, 50% off. I'm gonna give it a try. It's a 10, a brand everyone really likes. It's also doing a select products. And then Truly is doing their shave oils and serums. I don't know if this is a clean brand because when I type it in, it comes under the clean products. But then when I Google it, I just, like I said, I need an app that's actually reliable. Grande, like I said, is doing their Grow Brow Enhancing Serum just on its own. I will probably pick this up to give it, like I said, I like it. I know it works, but it's like I gotta keep purchasing it, and I don't because once I use it, I'm like, this is too expensive to keep purchasing this. But yeah. They do also have weekly beauty steals. So basically, for the first week, everything is 50% off. I'm not going through these because there is so many products. Like there's 21 products just on the first day. But you've got some Bare Minerals in there. You've got some Smashbox in there. Buxom in there again. And a few like limited edition special like products that I guess didn't sell well. You move on to the week of March 14th through the 20th. So benefits in there as well if you love those lip, cheek, and stains. Curlsmith has a lot of their products in there as well. I do feel this was more hair, like skincare and hair care heavy this time. And then March 21st to the 27th, you've got some Tarte, the Urban Decay Face Bond Self Setting Waterproof Foundation. I've tried that foundation. I hated it. Then Dry Bar has some of their like heat protectant mist in here as well. It Cosmetics has some blushes. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I know I got a little bit speedy there towards the end, but this video is already so long. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any products or any video requests, please leave them down below, and I would love to do them. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.